Welcome show jumping fans to round 2 of Global Champions League in A Coruna in Spain, in the very large ring at the Casas Novas Equestrian Center. Well, it has been surprised with some rain over the beginning of the day, but for round 2 the clouds have drifted towards the Atlantic, giving us dry weather again for the 15 teams to take on this second round of Global Champions League. Quite a beating for the race for top 4 as well. The race for top 4 that includes teams like Saint-Tropez Pirates, and they lead after round 1, strongest team in round 1 and last to go in round 2. Vikings also surprisingly strong, and from Paris Panthers that is somewhat of an expected performance. But there you have them, Stockholm Hearts eliminated. 110 meters by 65, the official size of the ring, and Javier Tenor is the official course designer. Let's have a look at what he built. And Madrid in motion come in with 4 penalties from the first round. Michael van der Vleuten from Diris, who jumped clear to Beauville. It's clear and fast so far from Michael. Holds for 7 and then turns left for the final fence. This is a great run from Michael van der Vleuten and Beauville, in great form indeed. Good clear. Double clear van der Vleuten, not with the same horse. Eduardo Alvarez Aznar enjoyed la mure by Vigo CC, Calvados and Sandro Z. And there it's come. That's a first fall for Aznar with Enjoy de la Mure at the vertical at 4. 7 gives him nice room. Oh, when it rolls that one, it's twice the verticals for Aznar, and the team might lose their position. It's, well, in my opinion, nearly guaranteed, unless something horribly goes wrong with Paris Panthers, which I do not expect. The 4 and 8 from Aznar in round 1 and round 2. It is Al-Raji who now goes to Babalu. Aims for the 7 here again. Knows that if it comes down to combined time, which is possible if they all jump double clears, then the time becomes crucial. And so a very tight approach into the CaixaBank triple. This would be a great performance from Abdul Rahman Al-Raji for Riyadh Blue, powered by Al Hilal. Here he comes, that's the final fence, and it is indeed double clear. Abdul Rahman Al-Raji. Great round from him. And how about that? 5th place was their best performance so far this season from Riyadh Blue. And also David Will as an arrow out of a bow, flying from 1 to 2, taking his time to 3. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Sacorado Blue stalls in the turn, loses time, gets 4 for the circle, for the refusal. Oh my. And with a time out of 76. Time, oh, there it's gone. They go behind Rome Gladiators. And how much time did he lose? Aiming for the 76 seconds. He's going to make the time allowed, so it's an impressive run actually of David Will. Great recovery from the German. And look at that, based on combined time, they stay in front of Rome Gladiators. And now, championship moment here in A Coruna, in Casas Novas, as Riesenbeck International, powered by Kingsland, just come riding in. Oh, Stühlmeier rolls the first rail, the first fence at Prosegur. Jumps a bit to the left, doesn't he? From that angle you would think that he jumps a touch to the left. Just the first fence for Stühlmeier and Draco. Last line now. Keep the last fence up. Not a bad weekend, but not a good one either. 1 down for Stühlmeier. They're also just reaching over the back rail. Stühlmeier and Draco de Maugret. Koekoek needs Well, of course, if clear, it's all good. If a rail would fall, he needs a 69.5 kind of time with Kobe, reliable Kobe. Especially in that hunt for... Oh, that's a deep one. Wow, brilliant reaction from Kobe, especially in the hunt for that London Knights record of 9 podium finishes in a single season. Don't forget that they did it in a season with 18 stages. Now we only have 15 stages. Weishaupt scorching fast and clear. Double clear, Philipp Weishaupt, 67.36. And the clear stands for Philipp Weishaupt. Double clear from him with the 2 different horses, Krokant and Kobe. Riesenbeck International powered by Kingsland. It's 4 penalties, the leading result. And for your information, if any team now ranks behind Riesenbeck or has 8 penalties, Riesenbeck scored their 7th podium finish out of 10 stages. Here with great ground pace, very smooth. He does not go for 7, he goes for 6 to the upright. Very competitive. Now looks at the final fence. Geir Smolders, a great assist, a great setup. Ooh, kicking back over that oxer there. Ginger Blue. That looked risky there at the final fence, but the clear stands for Ben Meer and for Ginger Blue. Double clear from them over the weekend with the same horse, Ben Meer and Ginger Blue, of course. No, I think it was 8 and 8 actually now looking back at that line. It's a horse naturally canters at the high stride pace, stride rhythm. If he keeps this clear, this is their 6th podium finish. Harry Smolders with Monaco NOP for the Paris Panthers, and it is a podium finish indeed. Great run, the fastest combined time of all teams, thanks to the great cooperation of Ben Meer and Ginger Blue and Harry Smolders with Monaco NOP, and of course the clear in round 1 from Jolie Mitlineo and l'artiste de Tok Central, or rather La Perla van de Heffink. But yeah, it is podium number 6 for Paris Panthers that take 2nd place in the championship standings and close the gap on the Riesenbeck International. Here comes Scandinavian Vikings. No clean sheets from them. It was a single podium finish in Stockholm. And Van Eckermann were lightning fast in round 1. And they've got the same strategy now in round 2 as they now roll the vertical coming out of the triple. And that with 1 down, Richard Howley on Consulent de Brulezet. Hendrik van Eckermann is on the best horse in the world, and that is King Edward. To keep the team in front of Riesenbeck, he needs a clear in 71.03. Now that time is easy. That's easy for the King. With his stride, with his ground pace, that is never a problem. Question is, can he keep it clear? And normally you would say, always King Edward. Rides a stride less, that's a great move from Van Eckermann. In a straight line, chooses the inside line, leaves out a stride. And does the same here, also 6 instead of 7. Paris Panthers can't be beaten as Vikings are on 4, but there is the finish and they go in front of Riesenbeck. They go into 2nd, Scandinavian Vikings, guaranteed of a podium, 2nd podium of the season for them. And what is interesting to see is that Paris Panthers at this point take 30 championship points out of this competition. And the 3rd place finish, as it stands right now at least, 3rd place finish of Riesenbeck would give them 21 points. There they are, Marlon Modolo-Zanotelli and Simo Delestre for Saint-Tropez Pirates. Maya watches on, over the back rail, that's no problem. Sets her up, she gets a little bit out of balance there to the vertical and has it down. And so it is a win for Paris Panthers that take maximum points out of this stage. That's the finish for Marlon Modolo-Zanotelli. She got strong to the upright. She was already energetic in the beginning of the course and did not relax. And Zanotelli frustrated with the mistake. Smulders, Midlineu, Meer all enjoying that win. Delestre needs a 66.98 to take the lead. If he's there in 70 seconds. Oh, and it's gone. It is gone. So Riesenbeck record their 7th podium finish of the season. Scandinavian Vikings and a flimsy mistake as he already moves into the turn on the bend, into the turn to the Kaishabang triple combination. That is Simo Delestre. Paris Panthers, Scandinavian Vikings and Riesenbeck International powered by Kingsland. That is the top 3. And then Saint-Tropez just behind, Riyadh Blue with their equal season best performance, 5th in Mexico, 5th here. Rome in 6th, Prague Lions, great comeback from them. Valkenswaard United, they dropped the ball, they came in on double clear and come out with a score of 10 and finish 8th.
It's been a great day. We've had a good few last legs with the team, but not quite winning. We really needed this today and all the horses jumped amazing.
No, after the first round we expected more clears actually, with 7 teams going into the second round. But I think we also really relied on our horses and we tried to put a little bit pressure for the teams after us.
And look at all the changes. Prague Lions up a spot. Saint-Tropez Pirates into top 4. Paris Panthers taking 2nd and closing the gap to just 30 points on Riesenbeck International. That is a full stage win, by the way. Stockholm Hearts down 2 places. Vikings up into 7th. But the winners are Paris Panthers with Ben Meer, Harry Smulders and Yoli Midlineu coming out for the team here in A Coruna in Galicia, right by the Atlantic Ocean in these beautiful rolling hills. We say goodbye and we invite you to join us again tomorrow for the Grand Prix if you want, and certainly of course for the next stage of Global Champions League, which is held next week already in Riesenbeck in Germany, at the home stage of Riesenbeck International that finished 3rd here in A Coruna. That in their home stage will be looking for that historical 6th win inside a single season. But the big victors, the big winners of the weekend in Global Champions League are Paris Panthers. And with that, we thank you for watching and we hope to see you soon.